Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Feliz Navidad, whatever it is that you celebrate during this merriest time of year. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Big Red, coming to you as the ghost of Christmas present. And we're here on the flight deck of the Fighting 41, that is right, the USS Midway, the floating museum here in San Diego. We are mixing military history and Christmas. What a great, wonderful combination. But we're here for the second year of Jingle Jets. I'm excited about this event. It's bigger and better than last year. More activities, more lights, more merriment. So I'm going to take you around all three decks, show you as much of the lights as possible, have some fun with the activities, family fun, try some delicious food and drinks, and overall have a great time here at Jingle Jets 2024. So if you care to follow me on this journey, let's go. But I am noticing, at least I feel that there is a lot more lights, especially on some of the gangways and the ramps and signs and whatnot, just on the outside. Again, there's 250,000 more lights this year than last year. So they got to put them somewhere, right? Here we have, okay, Nutcracker, a patriotic USA tree. Last year they had a video playing right over here, not out yet, or maybe they're not going to do it, I don't know. And if memory serves me correctly, we'll walk into a photo opportunity right here. Yes, indeed. Same with the photo. Hello there. On the photo op opportunity, that there will be slightly different variations this year. We'll have to take a look to see what there is. Something that's going to be more like the jingly jets with the lights. Already hear the wonderful caroling going on, singing. Look at this. They had this like winter tunnel earlier beforehand, like last year. And you have wonderful photo ops. But I can already tell there's more lights hanging from the rafters and everything. This looks great. So before we continue on, let's go with a little bit of housekeeping with regards to some of the things and information that you may want on your visit here for Jingle Jets. So again, Jingle Jets is celebrating its second year, bigger and better. I heard there's about 250,000 more lights this year than last. So I'm really excited for that. It's running now through select dates through December 23rd. And it's from 5:30 to 9:30 each of those days. Last entry is at 8 o'clock. Usually it takes probably on average an hour to an hour and a half for a family to get through. And that's not really if you do a lot of activities or some other stuff, or maybe have some food or do whatnot. So definitely plan accordingly. Once you're in, you're allowed to stay as long as you want until closing time. But again, the tickets are timed in half-hour increments. So if your reservation is at 6:30, you got to come in around 6:30. But you can again stay until the very end when it closes and spend as much time as you'd like. So plan accordingly based upon what you and your party are looking to do. Prices for tickets, that's very important. Adults are $30, youth, which are 3 to 12 years old, are $20. There is a member discount if you're part of the Circle members. Adults are then $20 and children are $18. This is a separated ticketed event, so if you do have a admission ticket or museum membership to the Midway Museum, the regular museum, you cannot come in here using that. They actually will kick you out, and then you have to buy a ticket to come back inside. So this is a separated ticket event, so don't make the mistake of buying a ticket for the Midway daytime and end up expecting to come here for Jingle Jets. Tickets are only available online. There is no walk-ups to the booth. There is no ability to buy tickets at any of the ticket booths. In fact, they are closed. They're just going to actually scan you when you get here during your arrival time. So again, everything has to be bought online. But if there are tickets available for the day that you're here on your phone, you can purchase them, and you can print out the ticket, or you can just show them the QR code that's on your phone. But we're going to go up here real quick first, because we wanted to learn a little bit about Operation Penguin Pursuit, a new activity for this year. So here at the information booth, which is right when you get in past the photos, don't take a left into the light. Take a quick slight, 1 o'clock right-hand turn and grab one of the Operation Penguin Pursuit scavenger hunt. So apparently there's 2 in this level, 2 below, and 2 on the flight deck. And there's penguins of various, I don't know if you can see, various shapes and colors. And then, little clues on the back to help us figure that out. And once we spot all 6 penguins, apparently there's a booth up at top on the flight deck in which then we get a cool prize. Now this is mainly meant for the little ones, but we're going to show you what this plans. It's family fun, and free to do, or at least it's included with your admission to here to Jingle Jets. Gotta love this. Look at all these beautiful lights. Some I remember from last year got this wonderful ornament. Lots of Instagrammy spots. Polar bear right here with some. We got the Gold Star family tree right over there. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, these are all wonderful spots to step in front of, get a wonderful photo. Oh, the Star Tunnel.
say. Santa knows that we're God's children. That makes everything right. Fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight, tonight. Santa Claus comes tonight, stand by.
By Santa's Sweethearts. I love it because they sing all the very famous Christmas songs with a little bit of kind of like a 40s World War II, you know, little jazzy vibe to it. I like it. And of course, they're dressed appropriately, very well for the holidays. So we're back here because I think I saw a penguin near the gold tree. And yes, indeed, there is our first little penguin, to give you an idea of what we're looking for. Little penguins of various shapes and colors, but you'll be able to notice them. So now that we found the penguin, we write it down that we found them by the gold star tree. So we're going to, next segment is take a break for a holiday tree where festive flavors and goodies meet. Penguins hiding, so come and see at the place where you buy coffee or tea. I have a feeling I know where that's at. But while we're here, I did want to make a special little mention of this wonderful tree here, the Navy Gold Star tree. So this tree, it really symbolizes and represents all of those who unfortunately perished in the line of active duty, regardless of branch or service. And so this is obviously, you can see some photos up here that are hung on the tree, most likely by members of the Midway family who probably lost a loved one in times of service to our country. And they perform for about half an hour, and they take about 15-minute breaks every so often, with their last performance being at 8:30. So if you want to catch them for a few songs, definitely recommend it. Love them. Oh, look at this. A lovely train set. More than just a train set. We got a trolley. We got, a little flight line, whatever they're called. A sky, what's it called again?
Gondolas?
Gondolas. Sky gondolas. That's what they're called. I knew I'd get it eventually. Oh, I got some Santas riding around in circles. Oh, there's a cargo train. That is nifty. They even got the props here on his plane lit up. Oh, that's really cool. I'm not a train guy per se myself, but I definitely enjoy a good train set. So right over, just a little bit past where the Santa Sweethearts are in the train set, is actually where Photos with Santa is going to be. Last year he was over there where the VR sets are, but they moved him over here. Same backdrop in regards to, you got the wonderful Christmas tree right there. You got his ejector seat. Oh, they added some Christmas decoration right over there for you. But there is two ways in which you can see Santa. So you can actually make an appointment online, and the purchase that you do for the appointment actually goes towards buying the photos. So you're not just paying for the appointment, it actually goes towards your photos that you purchase. Or you can do a walk-up when available. And as you can see right now, Santa's on a break. But personally, I've seen Santa here before, and the wait is very minimal, 5 minutes at the very most. So in truth, an appointment really isn't needed. Maybe on the busiest of holidays, like if you're talking like the week before Christmas and it's, Saturday, maybe you might want to, but realistically speaking, just get here and usually just wait a few moments and you'll be fine. Santa does take breaks. He's got to go get his milk and cookies and re-nourish himself, but he will be back and we'll definitely have to go take a picture with him. Some more decorations up here. They definitely have put more lights. Even if it's just regular string lights or something, they've done it. The Screaming Eagles VR set has something special for the holidays. Santa's Christmas Rush VR. So apparently we're going to collect presents, help Santa save Christmas. So this is one of the VR sets in which you put the little helmets on. It's not as immersive as the ones where they kind of really spin you around like you're in a Blue Angels. But you put it up here, this moves around with you. You got the headset on and it's pretty cool. And how much is it for a ride?
For Jingle Jets, it's $5 per ride.
$5. So $5 per ride, additional fee on top of your admission here. But for $5, I think I'm going to do that a little bit later and show you. I love a good VR. But yeah, this is really nice. Loving the lights that they've added this year. Everything just in general, just by adding more lights here and there, makes a difference. While we're here, the pick up your photos, if you did take one, is right next to the Screaming Eagles VR. But we want to show what the backgrounds look like. So one of the backgrounds here, you got one of the Jingle Jets lit up in the back with the blue lights. But then we're going to flip it around over to the other side. There's one of the green ones as well too, and two smaller versions. Oh, that's that radar sonar one that I've been inside once. That's pretty cool. And then one just on the flight deck showing the Fighting 41. Well, look at this kids ornament decoration station. There's right over here on the tables next to the cafe. Oh, there's a wonderful little holiday sign that's projecting over there. Very nice. But, so apparently there's some ornaments here. It's a little different. They're like stickers. So they got little characters here. They got snowflakes, a snowman, a penguin. Here's an example of what we're talking about. But apparently, you pick your character, get the stickers, and you can decorate it however you want. And my ornament is complete with a cute little penguin. And like I said, you can make 4 different designs here and free to do. But please limit 1 per person. Don't end up making all 4 of them. You gotta share with the others here or else you'll end up being on Santa's naughty list. Huh, there is some, the crew's got the flu. Oh no. Oh, you know what I think? I think this is I think this, and the ride is down. What's going on here? I think this is a preview for the VR ride. Oh, this is cool. Brutal, oh, Top Gun music, love it. Gotta talk over or else I get the copyright strike on YouTube. Oh, that is cool, that is cool. Let's see what we have here at the cafe. So there's the cafe and then of course there's the Cafe 41 right inside there. But let's check out what they have here. They got Operation Cocoa Comfort. They got hot coffees, peppermint. Oh, you can add a syrup shot, a peppermint or gingerbread. Hot cocoa is $6, marshmallows, whipped cream, add peppermint or ginger syrup for 50 cents. Lemonades, kids souvenir cups, refills, elf munch popcorn. That's interesting. But here's something that's worth noting. You got the gingerbread cookie kit. These are decorate your own gingerbread cookie kit or toast your own s'mores kit. How do you toast your s'mores? Is there a bonfire out here somewhere?
They have it on the outside.
On the outside. Okay, we're gonna have to check that out a little. And look what I found. Penguin number 2. And that is gonna be the only penguin I show you for the whole scavenger hunt because what would be the fun if I show you where all of them are? But that's an example of what you're trying to look for. Even the inside of the cafe is decorated. They got garland, they got trees, they got ornaments. Let's see what, ooh, icicle lights. Let's see what type of food they have during this time. They have chicken tenders, a bacon cheeseburger, hot dog, classic cheeseburger, Impossible burger, fish tacos, mac and cheese, and french fries. The usual affair here at the cafe. But they do have some holiday items here. A seasonal soup, holiday turkey sandwich, assorted pastries, the elf munch popcorn, and the same thing with the cookie decorating kit. Oh, look at this. Look at those waffles. Got some brownies, some cookies, churros, various pastries and dishes. And the seasonal soup is a chicken tortilla soup. So let's go out here to the elevator deck because I heard there's some karaoke happening a little bit later. Ah, here is where it is. Christmas Carol karaoke's happening.
You got the Christmas Carol right there. You got the Christmas song.
I do.
It's amazing.
I always do. Thank you.
I'm with this screen because you got to sing. That's right. You made it to the Christmas Carol corner. You brought a cocktail. Get that liquid courage. And then come sing the song right here at the main stage.
There we go. If you got to do that, you got to get some liquid courage first at the bar. And after you had a couple spirits, holiday spirits, then you can go do some caroling. So we're here at the bar looking at what holiday spirits they have here. And they got some holiday specials, Cutwater spirits, neutral seltzers, wine, beer, and so forth. But I'm gonna let you figure out first which of these drinks you think I end up getting if you're a fan of my channel. They first of all had a hot buttered rum, an old-fashioned Christmas, and a pomegranate margarita. Ready? You ready to guess? You ready to guess which one it was? Ready? Yes, you're right. It was an old-fashioned Christmas. Here it is, the old-fashioned. And it comes with a cute little holiday swizzle stick with Santa right there. It smells pretty good. It's the macadamia nut that's really what drove me over the edge. Ooh, that's a really good. Ooh, it does have some holiday spice. I like it a lot. It's a sweeter old-fashioned. So I prefer maybe I cut back on the sweet, but the aromas, I like. This is a good drink. I like this one a lot. 5 out of 5. I'm happy with this holiday spirit for this spirit. If you are interested in karaoke, you just scan the QR code, and apparently you can actually select your song that you want to sing. To see is a carol that you'll bring on their own front yard. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is a wish of Bonnie and Glenn. Mom, I don't know the rest of the word, but I know that song. Ba-da-ba-da-did again. And Mom and Dad will shortly wait for school to start again. See, I'll sing for you anytime. We're gonna go through those doors a little bit later. That's gonna take us to the flight deck up top. That's probably the main attraction here, obviously, for Jingle Jets. But we're gonna go down below one more level because we're gonna write a letter to a service member and see what else is decorated down below. They got these giant nutcracker standing guard. Now this is one of the few areas in which you can access that would be part normally of the museum, but you can only go so far. They won't let you go too far.
Here's Father Christmas.
Indeed, indeed. Hello.
Hello.
And there's little Father Christmas. Going this way, we'll stay on the right-hand side or the starboard side. Actually, I don't know. Are we on the starboard side or the port side of this vessel at this moment? I think we're on the port side technically, but anyways, we'll continue on. They even put lights in here as well too. Ah, yes, okay. Lights around the pole. A wonderful Christmas tree right over here with some gifts. We came here for a reason, and that is to see some letters to some service members. So they're gonna have these tables right over here. They got the letters, pens, got this, and they'll actually mail it for you to a service member who is off deployed somewhere, defending our country, keeping our rights intact. They even have a little spelling guide for you in case you need it. But once you got your letter written out, there's a mailbox right here to drop it off. And it's ready to go. But also, there's some activities right here. Oh, that's cool. A little Santa with his flowers. I love it. It's actually got the Midway logo and Santa on a jet. He's got penguins as his crew. That's hilarious. I love it. And him. See, that's how he gets around the world so quickly. He has one of these. That's what he has. You think it's reindeer in a sled? No, it's really that. He upgraded himself. Going to the galley. Oh, another Christmas tree. We missed out on that one too. But I really like this one because they talk about prepping holiday dinner. You can even hear some of the noise happening. Like, just imagine a whole bunch of crew members making all the daily foods. Got some hanging elves over here. Some boxes. Decoration. I don't know if you necessarily want to put these vinyl stickers on a hot oven, but it even has some menu for some of our favorite foods. Banana cream pie, fudgy brownies, beef stew, navy bean soup. And then they have some turkeys and hams cooking. They look like the same turkeys and ham from last year, so I don't know if I want to eat those. And that's it for the below deck. Not too much goes on over there. Like I said, the majority of the activities are going to be here in the hangar bay as well as on the flight deck. Oops. This way to the North Pole. No, I think that's actually kind of east. I think we need to go a little more like that way, but close enough. But we're going to head up to the flight deck. Again, this is the piece de resistance when it comes to Jingle Jets. Okay, so it looks like this gift shop closed down a little early today. Let's see. Okay. I see a couple of differences already off the bat. It just feels already like a lot more lights, a lot more energy, and a lot more holiday spirit. Oh, here's the cutouts we were looking for earlier. You could be non-copyrighted versions of Rudolph, Hermie, Clarice, and Bumble. I'll have to look back at the video I did last year. But even just looking down the flight deck, I can see there's a lot more planes with lights on them. Oh, another Bumble. I've also been seeing a lot more of these types of decorations, ornaments or giant nutcrackers or other Christmas pieces like this. And some of these planes that they actually are open for you to go into, and we will go and see. Sometimes they're actually pretty decorated inside too. Yeah, I just even love how they put the lights here above the propeller blades of this helicopter. Got some presents up front. And this is one of the ones in which you can actually go inside. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the one that, yes it was. This is the actual helicopter that was used in the rescue efforts of some of the Apollo astronauts when they landed in the waters off Florida. So watch your head here. Okay. Wonderfully decorated here. Some garlands, some ornaments, gingerbread men. Even up here in the cockpit area right behind. I guess it wouldn't be Christmas without some sort of mean green guy around. And there's the Grinch trying to steal this jet. Of course, there's a DJ over there spinning some hits for people to dance if they like. Oh, they got these little light up trees as well too in this waiting area. There's a snack stand over there. We'll check that out in a second. But you can enjoy your snacks and treats right over here. There's even some nice projections on the wall over there. Actually on the, what's it called? The island, right? That island, that's where like the actual captain or admiral are when it comes to actually manning or commanding the ship. Here at the Flight Tech snack stand, they got a lot of the same items: hot dogs, churro, pretzel with cheese, candies, chips, whatnot, and as well as hot cocoa and hot coffee. This one right here. Oh, this is one of the planes that's actually a backdrop for one of the photo ops that you can get. Waving little snowman. How you doing, Mr. Snowman? This is how, I told you, this is how Santa gets around the world so quickly. Because he's got a jet to pull him around. No more reindeer. It's all about the jet. Except, I don't know how he keeps himself from getting burned. That's, must be some Christmas magic that keeps him safe. Oh, I take that back even further. He does still have a few reindeer pulling. Well, they're just for guiding purposes. They're for navigation. The jet does most of the heavy hauling. There's that one radar plane. I've actually been inside that one when someone who actually operated and manned a plane like that was showing us all the little doohickeys and knobs and controls and how the things worked. That was pretty cool. This one's got some lights again on the props, a little bit on the nose cone. And here at the very end of the deck, we have some trees lighting the way to the very end. But one really cool view is going literally all the way to the very end of the deck. Right here, there's a little hangout slip over here that goes up about another 10 to 15 feet. It's a little angled. Not necessarily for the faint of heart, but it's a really cool view if you can make it all the way. We've got a wonderful view of the waterfront. You have, oh, there's a plane landing right over there. Look at that. But we got the Star of India brightly lit over there in her lights. Downtown San Diego. You can even see the tippy top of the tree over there for SeaWorld. Across the way, we got the 71, which I think that's either the Lincoln or the Franklin over there. Speaking of things that are a little bit getting bigger as Jingle Jets progress, this year they got some really cool things happening, including some specialty nights happening throughout all of the season for Jingle Jets, including, for example, November 26th, Bring Your Dog Night. You can actually bring your pet on a leash, of course, and well-trained here to the Midway for Jingle Jets. That's so cool. December 1st, they have a Toys for Tots drive. Bring a toy and you get a discount to come back to the Midway, the regular museum. That is pretty nifty. December 5th, Christmas pajama party. Okay, but you have to wear good shoes because they won't let you just wear socks or slippers. You gotta wear some good shoes. December 8th, ugly Christmas sweater party. Self-explanatory. Also, you know, we already saw some of them there, but you know, there was the Christmas karaoke that we saw. Those are on every Friday and Saturday between 6:30 and 8:30. They also have Jingle Mingle happy hour. So we saw a few bars there on Sundays and Thursdays. Between 6 and 7, you can save $2 off beverages. So, you know, the cocktail that we had there, $2 saved. I like the addition of the twinkling lights. I don't know, twinkling lights always add a little added element that I just like when it comes to Christmas lights. Last up here on the flight that we gotta check out is some Reindeer Games. They got, I see some Jenga, I see some hula hoops, I see some cornhole. Well, we were able to complete the scavenger hunt minus one of them. And I'll give you one more. I already gave you two earlier, but I'll give you a third one. The last one is Reindeer Games itself. So apparently there's a penguin at the Reindeer Games right here on the flight deck, which is the same area in which you're going to get your special prize for completing the scavenger hunt. So let's go do that real quick. And sure enough, there's the final penguins right over there. We completed the scavenger hunt. But look at that, look how cute it is. So it says Operation Penguin Pursuit. And then on the back, it has Jingle Jets with the Midway logo. And that's a cool little nifty souvenir to get. It is for little ones, but they let me do it because they want me to show you for folks. But I mean, if a parent really wants it or a big kid wants it, I'm sure they're fine with it. But considering that the line was perfect timing, so I decided to say hello to the big jolly elf himself. We all know this guy in red. How you doing today, Santa?
Fantastic.
Good.
Merry
good.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, sir. So as a true, you know, you're the one always giving gifts.
Yes.
But I decided to give you a gift this year.
What's that?
The gift of a Christmas joke.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a little advice for you. You know what makes the best Christmas gift of all time?
What?
A broken drum.
Because you can't beat it.
Oh, he knows it. He knows it because he just can't beat it. Okay, you heard that one already, didn't
Yeah,
you?
you know where else put their money?
What's that?
In the snowbank.
Ah, he reversed the gift on me. And that's why he is Santa. No one could be Santa. Well, I just learned a little tidbit here as we're walking towards the end. The Screaming Eagles VR that we talked about, the one where you're helping Santa save presents. So there's different rides, each ride slightly different. You're actually competing against the people that you're seated with. And this one does have a holiday as well too, a glacier coaster ride. I didn't know about this one, unfortunately, but this is also $5 as well too. So this is going to be a little bit more of an extreme version. So if you have little ones, you probably want to do this version. But if you have some big kids or you yourself want to do it, this is probably the one to do. Things start to settle down at around 8:30. So for example, this cafe behind us starts closing around 8:45. This actually closes an hour beforehand. Obviously, if you're in line before closing, they're going to take you. But at 8:30, they're going to cap the line off. The Screaming Eagles VR closes about 8:45 or so. And then things kind of progress from there. The crafts tables closed about 8:45, 9 o'clock. Things like that are you got to keep in mind for the timing purposes. Things are going to start to close and progress as the night goes. So keep that in mind. You definitely want to do those sooner than later so you don't risk missing out on them. And of course, if you know anything about me and my channel, you know nothing can end without a visit to the gift shop, or in this case, the Jet Shop. Let's see what Christmas affair they have this year. Oh, get your little guy here, his own little flight suit, flight helmet. Maybe he has dreams of being Maverick for Top Gun. California Holiday Alphabet. Okay, all is bright. A berry Christmas, California dreaming. Deck the palms. Icicles with a little wannabe In-N-Out logo right there. A magical Christmas with the Disneyland Castle. Seas and greetings with a gray whale. I love X's and O's with, I love this dish. This is cute. What do you want underneath your Christmas tree? Well, if your answer was your own little mini version of Shooter, the mascot of the Midway, well, you're in luck. They got these ones here. They got a mini one and a large one for $45. The little mini one is $25. I really like that. They got these wonderful hand-blown glass ornaments of some jets. These are really cool. Go for $45. A mini snow globe version. That is nifty. Got this weird-looking Santa elf thing going on. If you served in the U.S. Navy, there's a flag for you as well too. The unconditional surrender, like the statue that's out front, and got the Midway with the downtown skyline behind us. And some metal ones here as well too. Look at that. Or actually, these would make these are a really smart idea. The keychains, you know, the ones they remove before flight, as an ornament. And with that, that's going to do it for this journey here at Jingle Jets aboard the USS Midway for 2024. Had a great time as always, a merry time here. Lots of lovely lights. They definitely did a good job advancing this year compared to last year. Definitely a lot more lights, a lot more decorations, a lot more merriment, a lot more fun. So this is definitely a must-do for you if you're one of holiday spirit. Maybe you have a service member in the family, someone a veteran or active duty. This is wonderful, a little mix of our San Diego U.S. military history and of course merriment of the season. So I could not recommend this enough. Thank you of course to the Midway for inviting me over for this. And really with that, I'm going to end this video. So if you did enjoy this video, do me a huge of favors. Big thumbs up for me, give it a big like on the video. Second, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, if you haven't done so already. Third, of course, hit that notification bell. And take it one step further, follow me on social media at BigRedJourneys on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for even more content, including some more things for the holiday. We're going to be at Legoland, we're going to be at SeaWorld, we're going to have some more Disneyland videos, and a whole lot more throughout the season. So from me to you, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Navidad, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. Again, whatever it is that you celebrate during this merriest time of year, be safe, be merry, love one another, and then I'll see you in the next journey. Bye-bye.
The fire's so delightful, boy. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Ain't no sign of stopping, boy. I brought some corn for popping, boy. Lights are turned way down.